Today we're going to can jalapeno peppers. Would you come join us? The first thing that we want to do is get our jars in our water so we can boil them. You want to boil them for a good rolling boil for at least a good 10 minutes to sanitize them. You will also put some of your other utensils and stuff that's going to be coming in contact with any of your food items. You will also want to put your lids in water and boil those also. The next thing you need to do is get you some peppers. And then after you've gathered your peppers, you will wash them. And after you get them washed, you will take them and cut them in roughly 1/4 inch slices. And we always save our bits, pieces, and stems, throw those back into our garden and let those compost. That way it's less in the garbage and more natural for the garden. And we're almost done. One pepper left. And done. And wash the board off. Okay, and the next step will be your pickling solution or your brine. You'll need 2 cups of vinegar and 2 cups of water. You will need 3 cups of sugar. I meant not 3 cups, 3 tablespoons. That's a lot of sugar. And need 4 tablespoons of salt. And then you'll also minced garlic. Need 2 tablespoons. Now this is my own recipe. And you can take it and alter it however you need, however you like it. I'm not saying it's the best recipe, but I've got a friend, I think he thinks it's the best peppers on planet Earth. And you'll bring this to a rolling boil. And then once it comes to a rolling boil, you'll just turn it down to a simmer for just a couple of minutes. And our jars are starting to boil, getting hot. And we'll stick our ladle in there and let it sanitize. Put our magnet stick, we'll put it back here with the lid since it's going to come in contact. Okay, time to start packing the peppers into the jars. And you'll want to pack them in there pretty tight because they will shrink a little, but you don't want to have them all the way up to the top because you do have to have some head space. And you don't have to have a large garden to be a productive garden. We have a very small garden, and we count a lot of tomatoes, tomato sauce. What peppers we done today come off of 3 plants, and you have to can a little more often because you don't get as much at one time. But like us, we live in a micro house. Our house is less than 350 square feet, so everything we do is pretty much on a micro scale. And I'm dropping more on the floor, I think, than I'm getting in the jars. Should have stuck another jar or 2 in there. But anyway, this will get us through the video. And after you do that, the pickle crisp or pickling crisp, that is a optional deal to add or not to add. Just follow the instructions on whichever brand that you have of how much to add. It just helps them keep that crunch a little longer is what it does. And then I have pickling spice, mixed pickling spice. You'll go with a 1/4 of a teaspoon for every 1/2 pint. And then from there, we're still waiting on our brine or our pickling solution to start boiling. All right, and I believe we're now boiling. So what we will do, we'll turn that down, get our ladle that's been over in with our lids a boiling, and we will start filling jars. And you'll want to fill these up and leave about a half of inch from the top. And then take our magnet stick and get a lid. And on to the next jar. And I imagine watching me do each and every one of these jars are a little boring, so we'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay, we're on the downhill side of this part of it. It looks like we had just enough. Then after that step, you will go back to where you sanitized your jars the first time and put them back in there. You want to make sure that the water covers the top of the lid. And that will ensure everything is good and hot. Force out that extra air and will give you a little bit better of a seal. And you'll want to leave that in there after it comes to a boil for about 3 to 5 minutes. And it sounds like we may be at a boil. We are, so it won't be much longer from now. Okay, we're back now, and we will turn that off. And take these out and set them to a side. And let them cool. And after a few hours, 6 hours or so, come back and push on the tops and make sure they are sealed. If they are sealed, Set them to the side somewhere for about a week. Let them pickle up real good, and then you can use them. And let me show you what I'm talking about a springy top. This top here is not going to mash now because it's so hot, but that top will work up and down just a little bit. You want to make sure that it's pulled down real tight. And then after about a week, you can put them in the refrigerator, cool them down, and enjoy. And that's all it is to it.